Welcome back to Lone Oak Farm for episode 7. It's a very wet Lone Oak Farm, but never mind, it looks like it's going to dry up quite soon, so hopefully it won't interfere with what we've got to do today. So, last episode we bought some pigs. We bought 66 pigs for $99,000. We also bought 24 cows for $60,000. So we need to look after those today. The pigs, to tell you the truth, are okay. They just need some sugar beet, but we've got that growing. I think it might actually be ready to harvest, so we'll be looking at that a little bit later. But for now, the cows are living on grass, and that's not giving them very much productivity. The grass is only 25% effective. So we have got some hay bales just here. At the end of the last episode, I had cut the grass and I was just starting to go over it with the tedder. Well, I've baled all that up and I've brought it up here. And I've also, that was field 34. I've also cut field 33 through the night and made all that into silage bales. So I need to collect those silage bales. I'm just looking for the bale collector. Oh, I think it might be, yeah, it's just there behind the other John Deere. Okay, so we'll jump into that. The 8400R. And yeah, we'll get these, or some of these silage bales. I'm not going to collect them all just now. I'm just going to collect enough to make the TMR that I need. I've got 16. Yeah, I've got 16 straw bales in storage, so I'm going to be able to make quite a bit of TMR. The TMR mixer that I'm using has a capacity of just under 30,000. It's one from the Anderson Group DLC. Because I'm using bales, I'll be making up 28,000 litres of TMR per load. And if my calculations are correct, I'm going to make 8 loads, and that will be 224,000 litres of TMR. Now, I'm not going to need all of that, because, as I've already mentioned, I've only got 24 cows, and they are not going to use all that TMR. But fortunately, one of the silos I've got will take practically anything in the game. The only thing it won't take is the straw and hay pellets. And I will say pallets then, I keep doing that. The straw and hay pellets from the Straw Harvest DLC. So yeah, I'll be able to put a lot of the TMR into that silo for when I get more cows. A little bit later, I want to try a different crop, something I haven't done yet. I've been doing quite a lot of the crops to do with the pigs, to get the pigs fed, get the effectiveness up. So I want to try something a little bit different. I do need to do something for the pigs, but what I'm going to try to do is do some of that at night time off camera, because like I said, I've done quite a lot of that throughout the previous episodes. So we'll see how it goes, but I do need to put some more canola down on field 42. Like I say, I'll do that through the night. I need some more cereal crop, either wheat or barley. That's really handy to have in the silo, as that will feed both the chickens and go towards the effectiveness for the pigs. But also it's going to give me the straw that I'm going to need to make any more TMR. I've got some loose TMR, I've got some loose straw in the silo, but I'm going to be using that for the bedding. So any more straw that I make, I'm going to bale up and keep for TMR. As for the new crop that I want to try, I don't know whether to go with either cotton or maybe poplar. Now, I know cotton, you make a lot more money immediately, but the equipment is a lot more expensive. It is. It's up there with the most expensive equipment you can get on the game. where the poplar equipment not so much. And yeah, the poplars, you don't make much money at all, but they will regrow and regrow and regrow. So once you've planted them and you just leave them, you don't have to fertilise, you don't have to recultivate the field or anything like that. It's just harvest them and sell the wood chips. So I'm thinking maybe the poplar trees, but we'll have to see. It's going to go on, is it field 30 that I've got? One of the square fields over to the left hand side of the map. I've got one of those fields, and I'm thinking maybe splitting that field in half and putting one half down as either poplar or cotton, like I say, probably poplar, and the other half as the cereal crop, like I said, I need for the straw. So that's what we're looking at today. We'll see how we do with that, see how much we can get done before it goes dark. And it's still quite dark, but that's only because of the rain. It should be actually light by now, so yeah, it's going to be quite soon. So let's get on with making the TMR. And that's all the TMR that we can make as we have run out of straw bales. So I'm just collecting in the last of these silage bales while we wait for this rain to go away. It is going to go real soon. And then we're going to go and harvest some sugar beet, I think. Okay, so field 30 there, the sugar beet. We're looking for it to be red. Yes, there we go. So remove tops. So we can remove the tops and dig it out of the ground. I think we'll use one of the self-propelled units for that. It'll get it done a lot quicker. The headers are bigger than the ones that you can use on your tractor. It's just that they're a lot of money. Which do we go for? I usually use the Homer. I think I'll probably go with that. If I remember rightly, it's about $25,000 to lease. Bit more. Yeah, it is. Let me just have a quick look at the header. I think that's about 5,000 to lease as well. The Homer's got quite a good capacity in the hopper. It's 45,000. So yeah, that's why I usually go with that one. And the Homer header gives us 5.4 meter width, and again just over $5,000 to lease. So I'm going to be leasing for what, about 30,500, something like that. So we'll get those. And I'm just thinking which trailer I'm going to be using. Am I going to probably need my largest trailer here? I'm just trying to think, does that take sugar beet? Some of them don't. This one does. Yeah, of course it does. So we'll get that up to the field. Where's Hulk? Where's my truck? What did I do with him? What was I doing last? Oh, I was doing the water for the cows. Yeah, there he is at the bottom. So I'll get the trailer up to the field and need to get up to the shop and bring the harvester down. I'm not sure if I'm going to need it, but I thought maybe I could bring another trailer up here just in case. The first load is obviously going to go to the pigs, but I think I'm going to get quite a lot into the silo, so I'm not going to need to worry about root crops for some time after I've harvested this field. I'm thinking he's probably got enough in his hopper now to fill this trailer, and yeah, we'll see if we can get it to the pigs. Well, not if we can, we obviously can, but oh, that's a bit of a steep incline there. Nearly did a bit of a stunt jump then. Never mind. So yeah, we'll get this lot to the pigs. He's quite full again already. That's the thing with the sugar beet. He just fills the hopper so quickly. You've got to keep on top of it. I did the first load myself. I harvested the first lot, but if I'm going to get this job done in any decent time at all, I'm going to have to keep the worker going so he can be harvesting whilst I'm trucking it to either the pigs or back to the farm to put into storage. Again, the silo that I've got at the farm will take the sugar beets as well. Yeah, it's a great silo, is that. It takes, I think it's 500,000 litres of practically anything that you can get in the game. It's a mod by Rowley Christie 1. So yeah, have a look at that. It's really worth using. I've been watching a few real life farming videos recently on YouTube. Got the idea from Mr. Sealy P. He was saying in one of his videos that he watches Millennial Farmer, so I thought I'd give it a try. And yeah, they're really entertaining. Not just entertaining, informative as well. They give you a really good insight to what we're doing on Farming Simulator. Just to see some of the machinery that we use on this game in real life. It's great. And there was another one I was watching as well as Millennial Farmer. It was Volmer Film, I think it's called. And yeah, I was watching one of his videos last night, and he was using the Vicon fast bale, and I didn't realise how great a detail that they actually go to make them in the game for us. They are. It's so real to life what we've got in the game as to the real life thing. I was really impressed. But one thing that did stand out to me that I didn't get from the game was the size of these things. Yes, I know that they are quite big, and I know, yeah, they obviously have to be quite big, but to see them on the video, it was massive. It really was massive, was this thing. The guy got out of the tractor at one point. He was changing some of the wrap, and it towered at least double his size, at least double his height, should I say. I mean, unless he was, minute, this thing had to be 12, 13, 14 foot high. It's absolutely huge. But yeah, he just took me aback, and I thought I'd just mention that today. It was really a good insight as to what we do on Farming Simulator. I have decided to go with the poplar for Field 30 instead of the cotton, and I do want to get it into today's video, so I think I'm going to have to speed things up again. Or actually, we are getting on in time, so instead of speeding things up, I might do a jump cut. I think, yeah, that looks the way forward here. I've done a little bit of the sugar beet harvest on camera, and that is what has gone to the pigs. So that was what was important, to tell you the truth, getting the pigs up to the 100% efficiency. So yeah, I'm going to skip forward to when we are going for the poplars. Okay then, I've leased the planter, the tree planter. It will do regular trees or the poplar saplings. I've got a pallet of poplar saplings there. You can only put one pallet on this thing, unfortunately, but never mind. But to tell you the truth, I might only do the one pallet. I'll see how I'm going for time. I don't know how much of the poplars I want to plant, to tell you the truth. I have done poplars in my own games before, but I've only done them and harvested them using a forage harvester. Today I'm going to try something a bit different. Well, not today obviously, because they won't have grown today, but by the time they're ready to harvest, I'm going to go with the bio baler from the Anderson DLC. I only got that quite recently, to tell you the truth, so yeah, I've not really had a chance to use it yet, so that'll be interesting to see what to do with that. But yeah, I'll see. I might only do this one pallet, like I say. We've got the whole of the sugar beet harvesting now. It took quite some time, so I think I was right in not videoing it all, because the video would have gone far too long if I had done that. Don't know how long it's going to take to plant these saplings though. Might take a while. And with the poplars, I think it's quite important to get them in a perfectly straight line, and we all know how difficult it is to drive in a straight line on this game. We haven't got a GPS on console, so next best thing is by just putting it onto workers straight away, and yeah, we'll be able to get those nice straight lines for when we are harvesting it. So that's full pallet of poplar saplings planted then. I've still got plenty of room on this field, but I don't want to put any more poplar down. So I'm going to split the field and I'm going to put some wheat or barley. I think I mentioned I might do that earlier on. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. But I'm going to do that through the night because it is starting to go dark a little bit. Well, not too dark, but we are losing the light a little bit. So I think I'm going to leave it there for today, guys. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video today. Have an amazing day. Bye.